Sandra from Fit Kitchen Nutrition, and I'm just quickly popping on because I kind of had a sugar craving, a sweet craving, so I'm trying to make something a little bit healthier, but that still gives me that sweetness, but that doesn't contain any flour or any sugar in it. So it's a pretty simple recipe, pretty fast recipe. It takes you about 5 minutes to make and then pop it in the oven. So I've mashed up 3 bananas, keep bananas in my freezer for smoothies. So I've mashed up my 3 bananas. I have 2 cups of oats. If you're eating gluten-free, you can use gluten-free oats. But now what I've done is I've used 1 cup of my oats, my quick cook oats, and then because my kids don't like when there's chunks and baked stuff, I've also ground up 1 cup of oats, which means I simply put 1 cup of oats in my blender and ground them up for about 20 seconds. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of almond milk. You can use any kind of milk you like. You could use dairy milk or rice milk, anything you like. I'm gonna have 1/3 a cup of applesauce. I think these packages actually work out to about 1/3. Perfect, isn't that awesome? These packages work out to exactly 1/3. And just a couple more ingredients. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla. I kind of just estimate these lids to be about a teaspoon. I'm a bit of an estimator. If it's a little extra vanilla, that's okay by me too. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of cinnamon, and cinnamon is awesome for balancing our insulin levels, helping prevent weight gain. It's antibacterial. If you haven't read my blog on cinnamon, go read my blog on cinnamon and the benefits to it. So I'm using Ceylon cinnamon, what I would say is the superior cinnamon, but any cinnamon will do. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon to give us those good benefits. I'm just gonna mix it all up, and then you could add chocolate chips if you want. You could add raisins, you could add dried cranberries or blueberries. What I'm gonna add is a combination of cocoa nibs, and cocoa nibs are literally the cocoa shell just broken up. So there's not the fat and the sugar that you would get in chocolate chips, but it still gives a nice chocolatey taste. They're just a bit more crunchy. So I'm adding a bunch of cocoa nibs to it. And then once I put it in my pan, which I am using parchment paper for because I'm kind of lazy and I don't like to clean the pan afterwards, I'm gonna sprinkle some chocolate chips on top because I find that my kids, if they see chocolate chips on top, it doesn't really matter what's inside of it, right? And hey, I like the chocolate chips too. So basically I've got it all ready. I'm just gonna put it in my pan and put it in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees. But I'll post the full recipe on my site as well, and I'll post it below here too. So really simple, tasty, no added sugar, no flour. So it can be gluten-free, flour-free, sugar-free, dairy-free. I don't know, pretty much everything free except for taste-free. It's quite yummy. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.